Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to everyone around the world. Listen, it is your host, LA. I am so sorry. I have been MIA and I have also been absent for a while. Welcome to Listening Everyday Podcast, and I am delighted to be back with you guys. Today, I want to take the opportunity to share with you what has really been going on within my world, within my life. Lesson in every day. It has been lesson after lesson, lesson into blessings, lesson. Okay, life will take you through the greatest obstacles to bring the greatest lessons, to educate you, to grow you, to groom you, to make you the best version of yourself. It's all in how you perceive it, how you receive it, how you accept it, and how you look at it. Okay? So I want to take this opportunity to share. So stay tuned. I am about to share with you my story. Welcome, you guys. I am back with you, and I want to first start by saying this may take more episodes than just one to share with you about what's been going on, where my mind has been, where, my health, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, where it has all been, right? Where have I been? What's been going on? Today, I want to focus in on needing to reset and grow through what you go through. And it has been a lot of different things rattling up, I would say, from anxiety to almost going into depression and even having some breakdowns emotionally. I'm sharing all of this to be transparent with you and to also share with you that you're not alone if you have been overwhelmed or you've ever experienced life taking a toll. Meaning you have a lot of different things happening in a lot of different areas. And with all of it happening at once, sometimes you're going like the Energized Bunny, just going, and you don't take the time to pause and find your balance within everything that's going on. What happens, or what happened to me, is that everything was happening and it wasn't slowing down until I realized I had to take control of what I can control. And I had to realize that what I was going through, I had to grow through. Meaning, I took this as an opportunity to learn lessons in every day, right? So I took this as, what lessons can I take out of everything that's happening? I'm in a place where I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm in a place where I wasn't even aware of what was really going on. And it wasn't just externally, it was internal. It was a lot of different emotions, a lot of different thoughts, a lot of things happening, and it all played a part in me becoming tired, me still going, but then it threw my emotions off. I felt myself crying when I should be at peace and just, sleeping, or at a better place, happy, I guess you could say. So my emotions became all over the place. Not just the emotions, but it was as if the world around was spinning. And here I am trying to keep my balance. So what did I do in the midst of all of it? And don't get me wrong, it has been great things happening. Yet it's a lot of things that's been happening all at once. What do you do when you find yourself in a place and there's a lot going on? A lot to process mentally, a lot to process and to comprehend, to take time. What do you do? What do you do when you've gone so far and you kept going and going and you kind of pulled away from taking care of yourself, and you pulled away, or you've become so busy where you have been wrapped up in what's been going on without taking time to process it with self? Meaning taking time away from everything, pulling yourself and saying, okay, this is what I have going on. Let me sit down with this for a moment and see how can I disperse my energy in these different areas of my life without overextending myself, without being burnt out, without feeling the anxiousness or anxiety, or even being led to depression because you're distressed, you're stressed out, you're experiencing so much in so many different areas. What do you do? So let me tell you what I did. Recently, I reached out to a friend and we had this conversation about taking it one day at a time. Now, we say this a lot, take it one day at a time. Take it moment by moment. Sometimes you do have to take it moment by moment, right? But what I had to realize is after indulging this conversation, hearing from different friends about different things that's going on, I realized there is so much going on with so many people around this time of the year. And not just this time of the year, but just all at once. It's as if we are all having something going on. So what I came to realize is this is the opportunity to press reset and restart. How did I come up with this? From indulging many conversations, realizing that I have not stopped and paused. I have not stopped to process. I have drifted away from my self-care weekly or every other week, right? I haven't really taken time with self for a moment. I haven't really indulged into meditation in a while. And to top it off, I haven't really taken time to allow myself to be poured back into spiritually. And spiritual fitness is one of my top tier when it comes to health and when it comes to self-care. Am I where I need to be spiritually? Am I where I need to be physically, emotionally, mentally? These are questions we have to ask, right? So I drifted away from those. But after this conversation, I gave my word that I must do what I know needs to be done, what is necessary right now at this time. Well, what was necessary and what is necessary is for me to find my balance again. In order to do that, I had to take a day, maybe even a couple hours, to just silence everything, and take care of me. So my encouragement today from this lesson is to make sure you don't get too overworked. I don't know another description, maybe too busy. That's the best word or best description. Make sure you're not too busy, or you get too busy, or sign up for too much, or even just get caught up in the busyness of your life where you don't get time to check in with yourself, when you don't get time, or you forget to do the things that keep you balanced with who you are. Meaning meditation, morning Pilates, morning stretches for me was my routine. It was something I was beginning to make my routine, but I drifted because everything was happening. My move, I moved. I was working with my job on some additional duties, a lot of different things, okay? But what I failed, or the area I failed, is what I realized is I failed myself. I failed because I failed to still take care of me in the midst of everything else I was taking care of. I'm hoping I'm saying something to awaken you and to help you, because again, I want to make sure that I get back to my best version. Get back to where I am doing great. I'm doing good. Okay? I'm balanced again. And it happens. Now, don't get me wrong. It happens. It happens in life. We get unbalanced. We get off track. We have to press reset. And maybe you go a whole week and then you realize, oh my God, I'm doing it again. And you have to keep pressing reset. That is all okay. Okay. I am here to say it is okay. But I want to encourage you to check in with yourself. I've done a podcast previously, prior to, about checking in with self and how important self-care is. So I am reiterating this. I am encouraging you because honestly, it is easy to drift away from what you have created as a healthy boundary, a healthy goal, a healthy routine to keep you going. And I myself know that with the experiences I've experienced, it's been 2 appointments I've had, and not saying that I've had escalated, like overboard blood pressure, but it was just a little higher than my norm. And I started to notice things that were happening within my body. I started to pay attention because 2 weeks in a row, now come on, that's a sign, right? You have to pay attention. Something's not right. What am I doing when I'm seeing differences in my physical health or my body? What am I doing and what am I not doing? And I realized I wasn't investing in myself. I wasn't slowing down. I was taking things, and again, as I was going in life or continuing on in my life, I realized that there was not enough times that I've taken or dedicated to just pause, to deep breathe, right? To take some deep breaths, to really focus in on my breathing, to slow down things internally. I didn't stop. I didn't pause. And with that resulted in different things. My emotions being off, me crying in the middle of the day from God knows what, right? You know, because I believe that when your body is super exhausted and you're very tired, and it could be that you're tired from just going. You're tired from giving energy to so many different areas of your life. You're just tired, right? You could be just mentally exhausted. But either way, I believe that if one area of your life is off and unbalanced, it's going to trickle in and affect the other areas. And that can cause a lot of different things to happen even greater than what's going on, right? You may miscommunicate something. You may have more misunderstandings or disagreements because you're just not in a place where you're balanced. You're not in your healthiest times right now. And maybe you don't have 100% energy to give to your loved ones or your friends. That's a sign to check in with yourself and say, what has changed since my last balance, or the last time that I felt great, I felt balanced? What has changed? What have I stopped doing? And what am I doing now that has me in a place where I feel I can't, or I haven't even taken the necessary time for self? So this is my return, okay? And I am just sharing with you things that I found that I needed to press reset on. I'm starting to get back into my physical workouts. I'm starting to make sure that I am getting the right nutrition and rebuilding my physical body, because I know one thing, if you're physically tired, come on, let's be honest, there is not much energy you can give to anything or anyone. You will push to your limits, but when your body says, I'm done, you know you're done, right? That's a sign. But why wait till you get to that point? Don't wait. Don't even allow that. If you can help it, don't even allow that to be where you become, right? Get to a place where you can honestly breathe, pause, reset, and realize that everything isn't going to get done in the time frame that you set realistically. Okay, some things may, but let's just be realistic. If you have a lot on your plate, you may get to everything and you may not, but that's okay. You have to be okay with that. You have to be honest, be realistic, and know what you can do and what you cannot, but also find your balance again. I believe that's what this session is about. Me returning, but returning back to balance, returning back to my reset, my restart, to where I need to be balanced again, to where I'm in a better place again, to where I'm feeling great. You know, I was in a place where I was starting to just even disagree with my appearance, okay? Being honest, okay? Having a moment. I was just feeling very unhappy because I was tired, because I wasn't resting enough. I had inconsistent sleep. I was thinking about, what do I have to do next? Or what else do I need to add to my to-do list? Am I forgetting something? I had to set all that aside to just rest. Take time for me. I actually had a really good time. When I knew I needed company, I said, you know what? I reached out. I got out of my comfort zone. I reached out. I said, you know what? Tonight, I don't want to be alone. Tonight, I need to just do something that I haven't done in a while. And that's taking a break away from busyness, taking a break, or taking time to do something outside of everything else that's been either weighing on me or keeping me up or keeping me busy. So I had a dinner out. I had a girls' night dinner out, and I laughed and laughed and laughed. I don't even know how to explain it, or express it. I had a really great laugh, and I haven't had that in a very long time because I have been not checking in with myself. I drifted away from the self-care. I drifted away, and I drifted into the world of busyness. But this day, I share with you to pause, reset, restart, start again. If you see yourself and you gave yourself some time one day and then you notice that you're back to maybe been feeling, anxious or anxiety or, whatever you've been experiencing lately, you find yourself back in that loop. Pause, do another reset, start again. You're not failing. You're just having to get adjusted again. You're having to, until you get to a place where you feel you can manage again, you're going to have to keep pressing reset. And that is okay. You're going to have to pause a little more. And that's okay too. So hopefully I said something to help you. Hopefully me sharing a little bit of what I noticed within myself and what I have going on is helpful to you, okay? This is my return. I know this one is a little lengthy and long, but I'm back and hopefully I have more for you, so stay tuned. I do want to say that I have still been blogging and been dedicating some time to blog, so check it out at blueteabutterfly.wordpress.com. Yes, you can check out my blogs. I have been blogging, but this is my first return back to podcasts. And again, take care of you, because if you can't take care of yourself and you're not at your best, what can you offer to others, to your business, to your company, to your job, to your friendships, to your relationships, to your family? What can you offer if you don't have anything? If you're running on E, if you're running low, if you are empty, what do you have to offer? So take time to reset, restart, pause, take care of yourself, breathe again, and then go at it again, okay? I love you and I miss you guys. Again, I hope I said something helpful on Lesson in Every Day. Thank you for tuning in.